Toronto Defiant able to win that first map, giving themselves a lead in this 4 or 5 map series against the Chengdu Hunters. We never really know till the end, MonteCristo.
We don't. It's true. But we kind of know.
That's it. We kind of know. It's going into this one, to be fair, Toronto is a playoff team. This is a team you'd expect to beat the Chengdu Hunters in their current state, but stranger things have happened. You never really know until it's over. But you know, when you look at this Toronto team, it is neat to see how these veterans in Neko and Envy have kind of come together. You know, these are guys that played in the Overwatch League last year, and now you've got this new blood, right, that came over from Contenders Korea. Again, they've got that stage experience, big tournament experience too, but they will, you know, they've added a lot to this.
Yeah, I mean, they have, and we're going to see
Kings Row.
What exactly they can do here on Kings Row, and this is really interesting, Doa. Toronto Defiant are so confident that there's not going to be a diva, that Neko is starting on an Ana on Kings Row defense. What used to be quite common, playing from the upper halls and the upper windows to get a long sightline, has been sort of falling away because of how much Diva can deny those heals with her defensive matrix ability.
Well, I mean,
it's going to be here, though. Late Young will be playing the Diva.
Okay, yeah, they're going to call the bluff of Toronto Defiant, so Neko might not be able to be as effective on that Ana pick as they were hoping on the Toronto side.
Well, I think what they're hoping, though, is Neko at least can deal some damage to the Pharah in the air.
Oh, that's certainly possible.
This is going to be, I think, a little bit of a rough defense here from the Defiant.
Oh, a lot of pressure on Neko right now. He's actually already in trouble. Had to retreat back to his team, and even though you can shoot that Pharah, if you take like one rocket, you got to run for cover, man, because that second one's probably going to kill you, especially if it's a direct hit.
It can be.
It can go the other way.
Oh,
ice sleep dart. What? What? A sleep dart onto Jinmu sets up the kill there, and now Neko just going crazy. Takes out both halves of the pharmacy, gets the Pharah and the Mercy. And
but
all right,
missed his second sleep dart. The shame.
Disregard everything I said about this Ana. Clearly, Neko has decided to make it work.
He decided, to hell with you, MonteCristo. I am going to just hit all of the sleep darts in this game.
I don't mind that, man. Shades of J-Hung there. Old school J-Hung.
Yeah, Neko here actually just going to creep around this corner.
Yep.
And
oh, that was beautiful.
That is a beauty.
Clip the wings indeed. Fell on that telephone booth, but unfortunately, no Doctor Who in there, man. Just a regular telephone, and so you can't go anywhere. Defiant, a couple more kills. They're going to win this fight as well, and Chengdu certainly having a bit of a hard time approaching the point with this composition, but you know, will they change it?
Well, the other nice thing is that if you're the Toronto Defiant, your Envy, you can also use your hack to hack the Pharah out of midair. So you've got two sort of tools to deal with it. Neither of them are fully ideal, but if you can make it work like they're doing right now, one elimination on Jinmu. The start of it was that sleep dart, the other one was a hack.
There's the EMP, a lot of high ground too to hit those, and Jinmu immediately gets knocked down. That's right, got hit by EMP. Neko finishes him off, and now Chengdu in a lot of trouble here. Veltal does get the res onto the Pharah. It's gonna be the barrage. Oh, and he gets 3 with it. Whoa, Toronto not expecting that Mercy resurrection to go through, and that sets up the team fight win for Hunters. You can't forget the Pharah.
That was really well played by the Hunters, because the way they got that resurrection was a counter EMP to give Mercy time.
Yep, that's right. We see Mercy's saved by the Transcendence a lot of times, but look at this. Just gets res on top of the boss.
There's nothing they can do, right?
No.
There's no abilities left. Toronto Defiant still going to try coming back on this, fighting it though, nano boosting Envy so that he gets a faster EMP.
Wow, so this is happening. Toronto, somehow, some way, ooh, finishes off Jinmu in the end, but
it's a stylish finish.
It sure is, and they managed to actually hold the point. They gave up 2 ticks nearly the entire point. I'm actually pretty surprised Toronto was able to get back on there.
Jinmu now going to be switching over to the Brigitte, so they are going for a standard 3-3 composition with only a minute remaining.
A little late to build up the ultimates you need generally to make this work. Yeah, especially like you said with the EMP. There it is. Right now, can they chain into kills? You bet they can. Envy got a little bit low there after he EMP'd, but the team was ready to follow up, and Elsa getting demacked, and that's going to be a nasty stagger to have for the Hunters with less than a minute remaining here. Oh man, the body blocks are real. Oh, Elsa, you're not building a snowman, you're not doing anything. Let's go take a nap.
It's a different princess that sleeps, Stella.
Oh, my bad. I get it, so many, I get it confused. Stellar takes out Elsa finally, and Chengdu short-handed here with only about 20 seconds remaining on their attack. That's a rough one.
Now you're gonna walk into a Graviton Surge. Late Young isn't even close. If they grab you before this trance comes down, you might just die.
Yep, it's possible. There's the grab. Can anyone get to the point? Veltal has a chance here. Ooh, Shatter comes in. Oh boy, that's a lot of anti-healing for Toronto. Neko landing a big grenade at the end. Nobody can get to the point, and that is a full hold for Toronto Defiant. 2 ticks taken by the Hunters, but this is looking like it might be a pretty quick 2-0 lead for the Defiant.
I mean, pretty easy, right? You hit that biotic grenade during the Transcendence. That cancels out any healing you can get, so you get the immediate follow-up damage from the Graviton Surge.
True enough. Well, Defiant with a chance to get an easy win when we come back. Can the Hunters stop him? Let's find out. Hey, we're back on Kings Row. Pretty sick defense for the Toronto Defiance. Chengdu Hunters in a little bit of trouble here. They will not be able to allow 2 ticks. And let's see this. So there was a chance for the Hunters Lucio, for Veltal to get onto the point, and he just couldn't get there when the time expired.
He did his best.
You know, there was a big Graviton Surge. There was a lot of death and destruction coming in from the Toronto side, and you know, you try to keep your team alive. You look for that displacement with the Lucio right click, but you got to remember, the objective is the objective. So Toronto Defiant.
Wiser words were never spoken, Noah.
The objective is the objective.
I feel like most of the Overwatch ladder could really use those terms.
Why don't they listen? Here we go. Toronto Defiant, as you can see, only need to take 86.8% of point A to win this one. And there goes Eamon. Are you kidding me? Easy hack for Envy from the high ground. And that might be all she wrote for the Hunters on Kings Row right there.
I think it is, Noah. I really think it is. The eliminations keep rolling in. Ivy's charged up and now defending the choke point. And here we go. Last defense for Chengdu. Oh, Kyo got Neko.
Oh, okay. Neko down.
Chance for a turnaround here.
Perhaps. We'll see. Oh, never mind. Eamon down, and that's going to be it. All right, Toronto winning Kings Row. You blink and you miss it. They have got a 2-0 lead in this series. Hunters struggling. 2 more maps to go at least here. So a chance for Chengdu to come back, but it's looking like all Toronto Defiant so far.
That it is, Noah, that it is.
Quick break and halftime when we come back.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by T-Mobile. High ground or low ground, T-Mobile has you covered.